What's poppin', everybody? Super excited. Yes. So I guess you want to know. I, honestly, how do I feel about actually purchasing this bad boy? It's a little nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie. Me just being 100% honest. The only thing I'm worried about, and I don't know, I should have better, confidence in myself. But I'm trying to see if I can bring a female back to this bad boy. Because as soon as you try to just think it, for me, if somebody tells me if they, for me as a man, if somebody tells me if they live in an RV, I'm gonna have a little be like, oh dog, that's a little cool. But I'm gonna step back a little bit for a brief second. I'll be like, dog, that's a little cool. The first thing pops up in, I'm like, oh dog, how does it look? The RV community is a little, for me necessarily. It's a niche community, bro. I've looked further into it over the past few weeks or months. And low key, nothing against the RV community because y'all low key are playing the game, dog. Like I've recently just been scoping out like other, dealership locations, and y'all, those RVs and their newer ones are freaking stacked, bro. And they look so amazing, bro. But yes, that's the only thing that actually, kind of gets me a little bit worried is how I'm gonna explain this to females. It's okay, dog. I mean, if she's a travel enthusiast at heart, maybe she can, maybe she can find it in herself to, go with the flow. Just go with the flow, bro. But yes, a little bit more information about Fat Tammy. She's a 1996 Allegro. Ford, I think Ford makes them. Allegro, wide body, 32-foot bus, bro. Not RV bus. Like I had to find the manual, and I couldn't necessarily find it because I just didn't type the words in bus. And so I got the actual wrong one for the longest minute. Couldn't find none of my buttons. Long story. But yeah, she's a pretty interesting beast. We're going through the renovation process right now, trying to get her up to date. There's a few issues that necessarily weren't communicated, or not even say weren't communicated, weren't just necessarily known about. Because the dude, when I bought it, he told me he had necessarily water damage, but we didn't know the fullest extent. I just expect for the worst. Like I'm willing to just go the whole 9 yards and just renovate the entire thing. So I had that in mind when actually buying it. So does it actually bother me? No, but it does have water damage to the actual floor. We actually ended up ripping up the actual. There was tile, and then there was some carpet. Oh god, carpet in RVs is like dated, bro. It was disgusting, dog. It was like there was so much dirt, like, and I had to get in it by myself. And it was a whole situation. But we ended up getting all the flooring. Well, first layer of flooring out, and then that's when we actually discovered the actual water damage. So we're going through the process of right now just trying to, map out the necessary cuts needed to get the entire flooring out and then go from there necessarily. But yeah, she's in decent condition, I would say. I would even say decent. She's in poor to poor plus condition. I don't even know. The dude told me all the lights work in it, and like if we actually get it necessarily plugged up. We're in a storage situation right now, so I don't know, if we can actually find a power bank to actually connect to see if all the lights work. It drove here, so that's the best thing I can actually say, and it did drive all the way back from Houston, Texas, which was, we weren't in Houston, we were a little outside on the other side of Houston. I think we were in like Willis, Texas or something like that. I can't necessarily remember. But yeah, it drove all the way back. Did I necessarily drive it all the way back? No. Luckily, my parents came and helped me out because this thing is like, it's humongous. Excuse my language, but it's pretty much just a straight beast. Yeah, but luckily my mom has some. She works for the, school district, and she's I guess I don't know her necessarily her position, but she's the head rank and just managing all the school buses and stuff. So she does have a little background in like driving a bus and whatnot. But yes, we actually ended up doing that. We got she drove all the way back. It went pretty good. It drove here, so that's all I really care about. It can go from point A to point B. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking at it. She's right over there. I'm only in the shade because the best lighting situation. that I can find, and then other than that, it's too dark. So yeah, so it's a RV. It's a storage unit. What do you expect? But yeah, man, we're doing good. I'm doing great. We're just trying to take it one day at a time. But yeah, going back, I'll give you a little bit more about our necessary renovations. I'm gonna just put up like a whole bunch of random like Instagram ideas and photos of necessarily what I'm trying to achieve and the aesthetic that I'm going for. I like the minimalist lifestyle, so I've been reading more about that, and it's just kind of it dawned on me that it was like, well, what do you actually do need in life, and what necessarily can propel you your own general happiness, because again, you already know your boy likes to travel, and if I can just get around more beautiful scenic places and incorporate that into my lifestyle as I transition to my next phase, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dude. So it's like, now is this my end game to live in an RV? Just to no, it's not. I might make this, if depending on how I actually like this, I might incorporate this. I might actually buy into the lifestyle. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I like it enough, I really could care less what other people think about me, as long as I'm happy, generally per se. I would have no problem living in an RV. Would I want to live in this one necessarily? If I can get it looking good enough, because we actually do have to go around and actually end up painting the outside, because like, bro, it's pretty raggedy, dog. Like I can show you better details later, but it's like we're gonna have to do a full paint job, and I'm not really like concerned about that. I knew what I was getting into when I actually bought it. But yeah, if we can do a full paint job, get the outside, inside renovated, work on the overall layout pretty much, and get it up to par, bro, I'm super stoked about it. And if I like I said, like I was saying, if I do enjoy it, I'll buy into the lifestyle, bro. Like, I can be an RV liver. Now, is that my end goal? Right now, at this exact moment, no. This is just something I'm trying out and see if I actually enjoy it, because I do like going traveling different places and going to see the world for what it is, and bringing friends and family along. That's been something that really has kept me grounded as I just develop as a man, as a human being, as an individual. There's always those moments I can look back and just fully appreciate quality spent time, say it like that. But yes, this is this is Fat Tammy. Fat Tammy is my girl. Like, we've been bonding over the last few weeks. Been bonding. I've been figuring out her crevices and what she likes, and what her hobbies, and her overall ins and outs, say it like that. But yeah, man, it's a good vehicle for the most part. For most, I understand. We got a few cosmetic things to figure out. But yeah, man, we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. We're troopers. Kirby's are troopers. If you ever meet a Kirby, you should know that is a different individual. That's a different beast in itself. No matter the first name, it's all about that last name. Kirby's we're animals, man. We survive in almost anything. But yeah, man, I guess per se, I can take you further on the inside, and we can check that out. Alright, guys, sorry I gotta kneel down a little bit, but I didn't, the lens that I'm using, it's a fixed lens, so I can't make it any wider than this. But okay, yes, but this was the couch. It was, yes, but it came further back. Right here, there was some kind of transitional piece that you could do a little bit of writing, or if you wanted to actually get on like a notebook or something, a computer, you can place it right there. I guess I would consider it like a miniature table. Yes, it was a miniature table right there. Then it transitioned a little further back, coming up. Coming further back into the kitchen area, which was back here along that wall. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there is a corner right there. Here in specific, looking up, there was a stove. I think there was a microwave, stove, and then along or flush with the wall, there was a sink. We ended up all of this entire area, since I remember mentioning earlier, it wasn't necessarily water damage, and water damage on the roof, so it's just been constantly dripping, and then all this stuff in specific was just rotting out and damaged, so we just got a mallet and beat the shit out of it. Point blank. Took all that out. As far as just necessarily the back, there was a wall extending from here to here. This was a wall. Okay. Alright, cool. So this is generally, we knocked that wall down, we got it out the way. It was totally, just strictly, it was ugly as crap, bro. This whole RV is ugly. And if I look a little upset, because I fucking am. We knocked all that out. Got all this little space right here. Was the bathroom. It was terrible. It was utterly disgusting. You can put some more adjectives in there. It needed to just be strictly like just renovated. We did that. We knocked all that down. Actually, like I was saying earlier, the leak in the top was so bad that this whole flooring, right, I don't know if you can see it, right in that back corner where it transitions into the bedroom, coming all the way down and going into this corner right here, which is probably an extra, it's probably like, I don't know, probably around like maybe 7 feet, 8 feet. It's just rotten out. So we just got to get up under it, get all the, minute details and just knock it out. Get a new paneling up under there, new plywood. Get that looking good, and then, okay. It's hot and I'm tired. Okay. As far as it's coming back, yeah. Alright, cool. So, okay, another thing I really understand about this RV, because necessarily right there, I don't know, right literally where the tip of my finger is. This is a sink, and that's the bathroom. I don't know why they're separated, so when we actually do get further down the line and actually do end up mapping out that bathroom, we're probably going to, move those two things that should be in one general vicinity together, so it just, if somebody ever wants to use that space, they won't have to, make it too difficult to, navigate outside, a general comfort zone and, going back and forth and whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say. Making this work, baby. Again, coming back to this side in specific, this is a raggedy wall that we have to necessarily just take off the wallpaper and stuff. But again, along straight back, going through my back of my head is a hallway that we are constantly still trying to work on and get a concise idea of what we're gonna do. Probably end up moving this hallway over here towards the bathroom area and connect straight towards the back, which is the bedding area. All this on the long side right here, we're probably just gonna end up. This is general like storage space that you can put cups and stuff inside. Over here, a little further back, we have some sinks. All this from that wall, if it needs to focus for me, that wall right there in the back, that wall, all the way back, continuing to this point right here. We're gonna probably just end up renovating, just knocking out, bro. So we're gonna get extra, probably like, I think we're generating per se, this is extra 2 feet of space that we're gonna just have, just to incorporate into the full function of the RV. Now, okay, finally, I would not dare. Finally coming back, awkwardly, into the space. This is the mattress that's been in here for a while. Yeah, we don't really know what to do with it, so it's just been sitting back here. We ripped all the carpet out here. This is the back bedroom. It's probably about 9 feet long. Which is pretty standard for, like, I'm starting to understand for like RVs of this like length. It looks claustrophobic, but if you do the general aesthetics, and you can make it look right. But for the most part, I think I don't know why, but a lot of people are sticking with full beds in an RV, which is just, I guess that's just like extra sleeping space, or people don't want to lose that accommodation or something like that. And so in every RV I've seen, it has always been a full bed. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to stick with that. Probably just get rid of this and have this little back corner. I don't know if you can, I can, back corner right there. We moved the sink. I mean, we moved the stove out of the actual, kitchen. We stored it back here. So, but right now, I'll probably just utilize this back space, because from right that corner, there is space enough to put like just a single all the way right along that wall, and just have that be like my general sleeping area, and then have all this area from this point on. This point on. Probably just be like a general office space where I can work, do my little editing and stuff, and work on, play games, Xbox and stuff like that. Or it might be in the front. I'm still trying to, piecemeal everything together in my head. But yeah, man, this is pretty much just a general build. I just wanted to show y'all some brief stuff. That is the gateway to hell. Don't know if you want to actually see that. We actually ended up falling through that floor right there, so you can't see the ground, so that's just nice to know. But yeah, man, this is the RV, man. Again, as always, your boy is always taking the time out your day to come check your boy out. Yeah, man, this is it. This is what we got going on. I'm super stoked for just this process, bro, and I really don't know what to say, bro. But yeah, man, I'll keep y'all up to date, keep you filled in about what's going on, and yeah, dude, yeah. Kid, appreciate you coming check your boy out. This is BK signing off with another good one. Yeah, but yeah, I think this is gonna conclude the video, man. We're deep into the grind process. It's probably by the end of the day, we're probably gonna end up actually getting this floor out, and then we're just gonna continuing, working through the process slowly but surely, to get this place just, looking good, looking attractive, and just, have it just be comfortable and functional. That's all I just genuinely want, when I'm traveling and doing my stuff. But yeah, man, I keep y'all up to date. This is BK signing off, or signing in, or doing whatever, bro. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the Mondays.